Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon if you're in Eastern Standard. I have no idea what time zone folks are in. It might not necessarily be afternoon, but hi. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on the right scene. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to my dolphin scene. Turn my music off and get back into the game. Yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. This is back to some Skies of Arcadia Legends goodness. Last time we played, we had just fought a pretty disgusting looking boss up here. And after stream, I got my super move set up correct. So we could immediately start stream today and just go right into the next fight, which is literally two bosses back to back, which was not easy in the original game the first time I played this, and I didn't know what I was doing. No, we're done with preparations. We can just go straight in. But it shouldn't be too hard nowadays, at least. That's very loud. Okay, that should be a good bit better. And now we present the executions of the notorious air pirate Dine and his treacherous band of blue rogues. That Coliseum looks very small. That is some weird angles. Their crimes include attacking Imperial airships and stealing precious cargo. The price of stealing from Valua is high, and Dine and his pitiful band will pay with their heads. Oh, that's the chopping block. I was like, why is there a treasure chest? Looks like he gave up after all. I knew it. Huh? Vice! Let's go. Hurry, run for the opening of the floor. I love this. I don't love the pixel art people in the background, but what can you do? It's the Dreamcast era. Hi everyone, I missed you guys. We're here to rescue you. Come on, let's go. Well, how very bold of you. You have deprived the audience from witnessing the deaths of a notorious band of air pirates. Now they will witness your execution. Nah, not actually happening. I don't know why you're all upset. The audience already got to watch us free our friends and trash your guards. Now they get to watch us beat the snot out of you. What more could they want? By the way, the name's Vice. Yep, here we go. I don't remember anything about this fight, so I'll have to play it by ear. I should definitely take out the other guys first. That's an absolute surety. Since I don't know what's going on, let's start with an attack there. Should I have her super move? No, I don't want to waste. Well, she has Delta Shield. That's probably a good idea to start using that at the beginning of every fight. And let's have him Spirit Charge. Wow, 4 focus. Okay, that's a there's no reason to ever have him focus when he can do that. Nice. Delta Shield was the right call. Increment is actually a good idea for my party. Ooh. Okay. The problem with that is that Delta Shield is a one turn only thing. You have to cast it literally every turn where you think you're going to be attacked by some big bad ability. So if I'm going to Incrum, I need to have her not be the one to do it. So we will have at some point I'm gonna need to Incrum him too, but let's have him keep Spirit Charging because I'll need the Spirit points to get Incrum on everybody anyway. All right, I have a plan of attack. We'll see how long it lasts. Oh no! Delta Shield stops Ingram. All right. Well, oof. All right, let's see. He can Ingram himself after all here. She is going to need to use a Sacred Crystal. And he can continue to Spirit Charge. Hopefully they won't die from any shenanigans in this turn. Oh god. He cast that before she could heal herself. Okay, at least it didn't do horrible damage. And he's going after Drachma, I think, so Drachma can take it. Oh, we finally got to hear like the bad music because things weren't going so well. But this music is just as repetitive as the winning music, which is annoying. Alright, what should I do next? They can both use heals on themselves. But Drachma can be one of the ones to do that. Oh, he's out of magic, okay. Alright, let's have him crystal himself. She will need to start doing the Inkrams. Let's have her do it on Drachma. And Drachma can Sacred Crystal her, because she's not fully up yet. Her attack is not good enough without her in-level, her in-game super moves to have to really worry about increming her. So she can actually go back to Delta Shielding at this point. Yeah, if I have time later, I can increment her, but most of my damage is going to come from Bison Drachma at this point, so... I assume the items would bounce back too. So if we're going to Delta Shield, then he can't really heal himself at this point, which is fine. For now, I will Cutlass Fury this Warden. She will Delta Shield, he will Spirit Charge. Okay. Now we can actually start attacking. And I'll be in less of a pinch once I get the two guys on the side out. And actually at that point I can stop casting Delta Shield because the boss doesn't cast magic, he just tackles. So she can increment herself and then become a heal bot, I guess, at that point. Yeah, what's the point of that? He already had increment on him. Wow. Okay, probably want to not Delta Shield this turn so we can heal him. Alright, good. Let's see. Go ahead and have him go ahead and do that. We will have her heal him. Actually, I'll use a Sacred Crystal for this. And he can just Spirit Charge again. All right, less dangerous of a fight now. Still dangerous fight, but there'll be a bit less nonsense going on. I kind of hated to waste that Sacris Crystal, but it's fine. This guy is slowly walking over, and Vice is just like doing nothing. Okay. At this point, I think I want to have him focus. Let's have her go ahead and Incrum herself. And he can continue to Spirit Charge. Alright, if she has any magic left, I'll have her cast Noxie, get some poison on the boss. And I guess it's just Focus City for her at that point. Outside of heals. Let's have him focus actually. While I check something. 10. Okay. He'll have to Spirit Charge again. I know his tackle is more damage than Cutlass Fury, so if I'm that close, let's focus a little more so I can start tackling. All right. Oh, that didn't actually poison. Well, that sucks. That was a waste of an MP. All right, anyway. He'll need to focus if Drachma's gonna do his thing, so... she's fine for now. She might need a heal in a bit, but... Dang. Wow. That did a lot of damage. Literally just one more of those. We'll just end the fight, I think. His tackle's not nearly as cool looking. Whoa. Well. That was unexpected. We're still fine, though. Let's use a Sacris Crystal here. I don't have any items to like bring people back to life with. They exist, but don't have any of them right now, so let's just do another tackle and end the fight. That was unfortunate. I forgot that tackle was like 8 conal AoE and she was in the way, but if I remember correctly, people still get XP when they're dead. So, oh, they don't. Shoot. Wow. Wow. That sucks. Oh well. I'm not doing that again, so I'll have to just like grind a little bit extra for her. Okay. Obviously we need to go. If I remember correctly, what's about to happen? Well, first of all, the obvious. Hold on, is she? She's at 1. Yeesh. Does anybody have any magic at this point? He does, but he doesn't have any spells that will help here. Oof, okay. Let's just do that. Just blow through all these sacred crystals. We're not going to do any more physical boss fights. I do think we have a ship battle coming up. All right. What's up, Marco? Hey, you really did it. You rescued your friends. I can't believe it. You really are something. Marco, what are you doing here? I told you before, right? I live here. I know everything about these sewers. This wall was built with a secret door. I took your friends into the secret room just behind me. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's not the way we came. Nice. Let's talk to everybody else first. It's been a while since I've had so much fun. How often do we get to pound on balloons in their own country? I can't believe you actually did it, Vice. You showed those balloons a thing or two. Ha! You were great. Talking to everybody but the dad. When they were moving us, they put us on some sort of rail car. I've never seen anything like that before in my whole life. They got these metal boxes all lined up, one after the other, like some big long bug. That's one strange way to get places. He's talking about a train. Oh, that's good. Oh, and in fact, I remember we do have a boss fight coming up. Not just an airship, but it's actually a tough boss fight too. You never cease to amaze me. I never would have thought I'd see you here. But I'm glad you showed up. We all owe you one. There are no signs of anyone following us, but it's probably just a matter of time before they find this place too. Now we just have to try and figure out a way to get out of Valua. Easier said than done, I suppose. But we made it this far at least. And we're over here. All right, we managed to get out of the Colosseum, but now what? We still have to get out of Valua, and that's no easy task by any measure. We'll figure it out. You were a little late, Vice. If you were any later, I'd be a whole head shorter right now. Vice, I always knew you were tough, but breaking into a public execution and freeing all of us, now I think you're crazy too. What can I say? I'm not ready to take over as head of the Dine family just yet. That's right, I forgot. The implication is that Dine is their last name, and I have no idea what his first name is. Wait a minute, where's Fina? Fina? When they captured us from Pirate Isle, they took her somewhere else. I overheard some soldiers talking about her. Sounded like she was taken to the Valuan Imperial Palace. What? Why was she taken to the palace? It appears that the Empress herself wanted to meet Fina. I've got a feeling that there's more to that girl than meets the eye. She knows something important enough to have Valua after her. Fina. Vice, what are you gonna do? Let's rescue Fina. It gives me +3 points. Let's lay low for a while. It gives you 0. Of course we have to go save Fina. The guards are scattered. The whole island is in chaos. It'll be dangerous, but it looks like now is our best chance to strike. Here, take this with you, Vice. It's a little early to be giving this to you, but considering the circumstances, I'll make an exception. Wow, it's your yellow moonstone. Thanks, Dad. If you use it with your weapons, they'll take on the properties of lightning. I'll take all the air pirates back to the Little Jack. We'll be waiting for you. You need to beat the Little Jack when they open the gates. I know. When the gates open, it's our only chance to escape. First, you'll want to go to Upper City. You might be able to sneak aboard a rail car that's on its way to the palace. I see. Upper City, huh? Marco, how do I get to Upper City from here? If you go down that tunnel over there, you'll reach Upper City. But there are tons of guards in Upper City. You shouldn't go. It's too dangerous. I'm ready for anything, Marco. In the midst of the storm, I can see the one path that will get us out of Valua. I've got to try. Let's go, Ica. We gotta save Fina. Final Fantasy 14 style nods. Oh no! I spent all that... all those sacred crystals to heal him, and he just left the party. That's so rude. Yeesh. Let's see. Do I need to change their weapons? I don't think so. I think it's fine to leave him on ice right now. And her on fire. Do I want to waste my magic droplets though? I probably should. I hate just going through those, but I have like nowhere to sleep right now, so I don't think I really have a choice in the matter. Let's use two for each of them. And we're holding on to that because I'm not sure who I want to attach it to yet. I'll figure that out later. I think outside of that, we're good for now. We don't have any moonberries, so yeah, we're probably fine enough. Let me backtrack though. Back into this room just to save after that long conversation that I don't want to have to do again. Okay. That's so weird. We're going into another area with the oh, that's a oh right. You can't make the camera go up and down, unfortunately, so I can't show that without like getting really far away. But that is remnants of the Yellow Moon civilization, and you can see some of what they worshipped back then from the design. It's just like interesting lore that is completely irrelevant for a long, long time. But it's cool to see some evidence of it at least. Oh, we ambushed them. Let's start with a regular attack in that case, and oh, because we're missing drachma, so we don't have full. Oh, that sucks. In that case, let's double focus while we get a free turn. Okay, now I will just start attacking here and there, and we'll start her out for the Alpha Storm. And I think from that angle, it should hit about everybody. Hopefully. Nice, got most of them. Okay, let's just do this. That's not worth the trouble of doing any super moves to the end. Come on, man. Maybe I might have to. Okay, good. It's not a big deal to waste a super move on those because you start every battle with the same number of sphere points, so I could have just done that, but that's fine. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going in terms of I did not look up anything in advance, so if I hit like a fork in the road, I don't know which way I need to go to find any special items on the side. Is that that's another ambush? I hope that keeps happening. I do still have my guide from last week open. Okay, this is fine. Let's hit that. And to get them all, I think she will need to hit this one. Ugh. That's just a boss guide. That's not going to tell me where to go. But it's fine. I will just keep an eye out where I'm going, and when I get to what seems like the obvious end of the dungeon, I'll just backtrack. You're so slow! Jeez. Ugh. Okay, let's finish this off a little bit faster. And actually blow some super moves here. Nice. I thought I was going to do another turn. I don't know if I want to waste sacred crystals on them right now since I had to blow through so many of them. Crystalli, nice. That's an ice AoE attack if I remember correctly. Actually, let me check that. Magic? No. Magic? No, it's a single attack. Okay, I forget it. All these abilities are Final Fantasy in style in that the naming convention changes what they do or describes what they do, but I forget like what the AoE description is. I guess E to S is just more powerful and that's it. Or it might be that some of them are AoE based on element. It might be that all the fire spells are AoE. I know there's a difference, but I couldn't remember the details. What was their HP at? They're fine. Oh, I feel like she's not fine. Okay, let's go ahead and waste a let's go ahead and waste a sacred crystal on her, just to be safe. Okay. All right, more goop. Okay, only one way to go. Okay. This is a very weird song with the flute in the background in the one point that is like a completely different melody and a completely different key than the actual strings. Start with the Mind Sealer. And I guess we'll have her focus. I might need a Delta Shield if that's going to be happening regularly. Yeesh. If it's only 90 each time, that's not too bad, but I don't want that to happen a ton. Attorney? What? Thank goodness that missed. Okay, I need to... If there's even a chance they can cast out, I need a Delta Shield, like, every turn. Oh my god, that terrified me. So Eternity is a spell that has a certain percentage of chance to just kill you. That's instant death. That's like Doom for the Final Fantasy side. And I was not expecting that, so... We are about to play it super safe from now on. Anytime I see these guys. Because Delta Shield blocks all magic, including helpful. But in this case, I cannot risk it. I have to play it safe. Which unfortunately means he can't heal right now, but it's not just life. But at least the Mind Seal is dead, so no chance of poison. What? Okay. All right, now we will start taking out the Drawdogs. Because the sooner they go away, the sooner I can then stop Delta Shielding and heal Vice up. Good, one hits. Okay, good to know. It's also possible her Alpha Storm might take them out, but I didn't have enough spirit points to cast Alpha Storm at the beginning of the battle anymore, so... Yep. That was the smart play. I feel like he can get killed before another Eternity goes off, so now is probably a good time to try this. Yeah, good. All right, we're back in business. Oh. Dang, okay. That's fine. Dracon will not be rejoining my party before I'm out of the sewers entirely, so I'm not going to be in a scenario where I can check and see if Delta Storm, or Alpha Storm, excuse me, would take them all out, and I wouldn't have to Delta Shield. But since that is, yeah, that's a scenario I'm not going to be able to verify or check, so we'll just have to play it 1000% safe and... Oh, we're out of the sewers, never mind. Guess it's not an issue. Wait, Vice. Marco, you followed us? What's wrong? Vice, don't go, please. My mother and father were both killed by Valuan soldiers while they were trying to escape from the city. There's no way out. Trying to get through the Grand Fortress, it's impossible. No one has ever escaped from Valua. You're gonna die this time, I just know it. Your parents, I'm sorry to hear that, Marco. But I have to go. I don't have a choice. And every time I hear the word impossible, it makes me want to prove everyone wrong. I think my favorite quote in the game is about to come up. A long time ago, a handful of sailors took a small boat out in the uncharted skies. They had no idea what they would find. Monsters, a maelstrom, the end of the world. It was because these sailors challenged the unknown that new lands were discovered. If we challenge ourselves and never give up, our own horizons will broaden, in our hearts and in our minds. I need to push myself every day. I have to know what I can accomplish. I never give up, and so far, nothing has ever stopped me. But Vice... Don't worry about me. I believe that we'll make it out. I'll find a way. That's what's keeping me going. I'm going to prove that it's not impossible to escape. Impossible is just a word to let people feel good about themselves when they quit. That is one of the most hardcore things that I've ever heard in this. I'm actually going to screenshot that. Let me just make sure I have that. Yep, okay. Save file. Impossible. .png. Okay. All right, I'm keeping that handy. Dot 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 dot. I love that line so much. It's ridiculous, but it's just like, and it really fits the vibes of this game. Vice, do you think I could ever be a sailor? If I could ever sail the skies? Of course, you've got what it takes. I'll be waiting for you out there. Thank you. Spoilers, Marco will eventually be, we can hire him to be a, not a lookout, I forget what role he will have, but when we get our own ship later in the game, we can absolutely hire him. Lord Galcian brings good news, Your Majesty. Indeed I do, Your Highness. I'm sure you will be pleased. As you have requested, my forces have captured a Sylvite. Excellent work, Galcian. You have yet to fail me. So, this is what a Sylvite looks like. Such a beautiful girl. Her clothes are interesting. A nice specimen. Today we have taken another step closer to our main objective. Soon the Valuan Empire shall rule the world. Oh god. Classic JRPG. You seem sad, young one. Why do you not rejoice with us? You shall witness our finest hour. You have the knowledge that we seek. You can assist us. All who oppose us shall fall. Their island shall be reduced to ash and dust. Anyone who stands in our way will be destroyed. And you, young one, shall help us. Enrique, my man. Mother, ruling the world by force is not something that I am sure I approve of. An empire that does not listen to the plight of its people is destined to fall. Enrique, you still have much to learn. You cannot walk the path of an emperor and concern yourself with the petty worries of the people. Yeesh. But mother... Now, Enrique, I am building an empire for you. Since you shall inherit the throne when I pass on, you should pay more attention. Well then, young lady, I know there are 6 moon crystals and that they have been scattered all over the world. I also know that he who controls the moon crystals controls weapons of mass destruction. I believe your people refer to them as Gigas. When the Gigas are ours, we shall rule the world. Now, young lady, you will tell me where to find the moon crystals. That is very naive of the Empress to just assume that anybody would just say the locations of that just outright. I will die before I tell you. What did you say? You do not understand how powerful the Gigas really are. The Gigas were great weapons of destruction, built by the old world. They are more powerful than you can imagine. And that is precisely why Valua must obtain these weapons. Since we are the most powerful empire, we should have full control over them. And once we have them, we shall rule the world. No, humans must never control the moon crystals and the Gigas ever again. Power-hungry dictators like you are the reason humans must never control them. Wow, that screech. You dare insult me, the Empress of the Great Valuan Empire, in my own palace? Kill her! Kill her! Kill the little wench! Off with her head! Oh, jeez. Mother, think about what you're saying. You cannot kill her. She's done nothing wrong. Are you saying that this girl's innocent, Enrique? Even after she insulted me so? Kill her! Kill her now! It's interesting that their names are all, Actually, I think Galcine is a exception to that. Also, I'm just leaving with the screen because that face. All of the characters from Valua are basically named after their Spanish names. They're going after the Spanish Empire theme. Please, you must believe me. The power of the Gigas is not to be underestimated. Silence, wench. You shall pay for your insolence. Oof. Lord Galcian, I bring urgent news. Someone has broken into the Coliseum and freed the Blue Rogues. What? That Nani. I am on my way. Take the girl to the ship and bring her to the Grand Fortress immediately. Oh, how convenient. That's where we're going. Yes, Lord Galcian. Your Majesty, I request permission to deploy the Armada. I will take the girl with me, and she will guide me to the moon crystals. Very well then, use the power of the Armada and bring the crystals to me. Of course, Your Majesty. However, I have but one humble request. I would like to request that a new addition be made to our highest ranking officers. I would like to recommend my vice captain, Ramirez, for the position. Do as you wish. In return, I want you to give me your word that you will bring me those crystals. As you wish, Your Majesty. You heard the Admiral. Get up. Ramirez? Nani. That had very Alucard energy, actually. Also, hi, Relong. How's it going? Every time I say hi and I leave my head over this way, it's because my chat is actually, like, over here. I might fix that one day when I get a second ultra-wide monitor, perhaps. Alright, we can't go into here. Let's talk to people. This is Valua's upper city. Only those of wealthy stature or born of noble blood live here, of course. It's a much harder life here in upper city than you think. There's so many plays, so many parties. I'm a very busy person. The bathtub in my house is made out of gold, you know. Pure gold, of course. But something is still missing. I know, I'll have my toilet made out of pure silver. Oh. Yeesh. Okay, let's save. Do I need to do anything special here? Let me not do anything with that until I feel like there's probably an inn somewhere out here that I'm gonna have to pay absurd amounts of money to stay at, but... Oh, are you a nobleman? You'll have to excuse me, but which family are you from? From the Dine family. Me? I'm one of the members of the Dine family. The Dine family, you say? I don't seem to recall any noble families with such a name. Well, just looking at you, I can tell that you come from a noble military family. I shall try to remember that name. I didn't want to lie. I felt like Vice will tell small truths if it will get him in trouble, or if it will get him out of trouble in like Valua. But I feel like he wouldn't like lie, I guess. My mommy told me that people in Lower City rarely get to eat white bread. But that's stupid. If they can't eat bread, why don't they just eat cake? Oof. This is rough. You can actually see, I think, actually it's kind of tough to tell. There's the capital. I'm not sure where Lower City, I think Lower City is like over there. No, it's there. Okay. I know it was somewhere in the background, but it's tough to tell because the The pixelation sure is something. And let's cross to this side. Why cutscene? Vice, that huge vehicle over there must be the rail car. I think you're right, Aika. Looks like you can only ride on those rails. I guess it would be hard to steal. Let me get a closer look. Fina! What are you talking about? I thought Fina was supposed to be at the palace. That's what I thought, but it looks like that rail car is going to the Grand Fortress. If she gets taken into the fortress, we'll never be able to get her out. We have to move, now. Okay, we are not staying in an inn. And I'm probably not going to have time to use any second crystals, which is going to suck. Actually, no, I think I might have time, if I remember correctly with what's about to happen. It sounds like the engines are starting. We'll never get down there in time. Vice, what should we do? We've got to jump onto the roof. What? Isn't there a plan B? Come on, Aika. This shouldn't be too tough. Is she saying that, or is that a mistranslation and vice versa? I'm not sure. Okay. Fina should be at the front of the rail car. Let's go. Okay, I think I do actually have time to... Or not. More cutscene. Lord Galcian, we've just received a message from Central Station in Upper City. They spotted some air pirates snooping around the rail cars. Nani? And the air pirates who escaped the execution, are they still free? Yes, Lord Galcian, my humblest apologies. It matters not. I'll summon the city guards and sweep all of the rail cars. We'll find them. That won't be necessary. We know where they're heading. They're going to try to rescue the girl. What's the status of the Grand Fortress gates? They're currently open, sire. They aren't scheduled to close for a while. Close the gates immediately. Place all ships in the bay on full alert. Dispatch the Imperial Rail Car immediately. I shall deal with these pirates myself. Yes, Lord Galcian. Alright, we got a time limit now. Okay, good. I have time to go into my menu. Let's blow 1 crystal each for each of them. I hate to waste these crystals, but I know I'll be able to buy some more after I get out of here, so it's fine. If I remember how this is going to go, we're obviously going to fight a lot of these guys. No surprise there. Let's have her focus. But the boss fight that I was thinking will happen is one that you don't want to happen. We have to do everything we can to prevent it. So hopefully I won't be losing a lot of health and need to waste more crystals, but we shall see how things go. Next time I'm gonna have both of them attack and see if she can take them out in one hit. Dang, the sound of that really did sound just like a crowbar hitting a pipe or something, and not a person. That didn't sound good. Alright, she cannot kill in one hit, but she can get most of the health down, so probably easier just to full-on attack them and not do anything special. Alright, let's... Don't turn the camera around, what are you doing? Well, now we actually going to need to see behind us because of nonsense. Also, how did he get here that quick? Are we still gonna have to fight him? I can't remember, honestly. Who's that? Vice, there's something about this guy. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't think we can take him. Yeah, and he looks really mad too. Aika, here's the plan. Run! We have to get to Fina before he catches us. He's just slow walking. Thankfully, he doesn't catch up when you're in battle. I don't think. Like, I don't think he is walking while you're in battle, so as long as we're very quick about this, which we will be. He won't make any extra progress, basically, so I still want to take the guys out ASAP and let's, like, get going, but also I think it's not possible to fully escape. We are going to have to deal with him, I think. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played this game. I might be misremembering, like, a future fight with him. Ooh, Moonberry. That's a great thing to just get from a random fight. Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't use that right now. Everybody, the two people in my party are in a position where one Moonberry is not enough for them to do anything with, so. But once I get Fina in my party, I'll be able to immediately unlock, like, one of her super moves with that, so. Alright, let's keep going. I'm not sure quite how far I have to go. Ah, okay, we're good. Vice? Who are you? Sorry we took so long, Fina. We're here to get you out. Insolent pest, you'll have to get past us first. Bring it on. Y'all are nothing. Y'all ain't shit. I say when the boss battle music starts up. Okay, never mind. Oh, why'd she just fall? That's what happened to her? Yeesh. Okay, let's start with. Oh, I don't have enough sphere points to Ingram. Okay. Alright, let's start with a focus. And also a focus. This is gonna do some damage, but I don't think I'm gonna waste time delta shielding. Unless this hurts, like, really bad. That did hurt a lot, honestly. At any rate, let's Cutlass Fury, one of them. And she can heal herself, I guess. Good timing. We'll have to heal him, but they're, like, far enough spaced apart now that no, the one on the other side could still get them both if he electresses. All right, I'll have to think about this. But first of all, how much damage does this do? Oh, not a lot. Okay, this is gonna take a while. All right, let me buckle in. Okay, from that point of view. He can go ahead and Ingram himself now. She should Sacred Crystal him. And actually, I could just start Delta Shielding now at the sacrifice of it taking forever to get to his Cutlass Fury. That's an option I don't like, but it is an option. I feel like no. With only 2 of them on the team, it's going to take too long. I just don't want to get to the point where I have to start wasting crystals too much, so I'll have to think about that. Focus. Well, Delta Shield's only 2. And his focusing will get that back, and then they'll get another 3 at the next one, so it will slow things down, but it is a tactic that could work, I think. So yeah, let's do that again. This is going to make for a very boring battle, though. I apologize to anybody watching this, but this is probably the safest tactic. With the caveat that if they're going to do that, then I'm still going to need to use crystals. So I did give them magic droplets, though, so she can actually heal herself with a proper spell, not a crystal, which she should probably do right now, actually. So let me have him focus again, and I will have her. No, let's have her Delta Shield again, actually, for now. She can heal herself on the next turn. Okay. Free turn. Nice. Waste of a Delta Shield, but whatever. Okay. Now I do need to use some of this up, so let's hit the roll guard with that. Let's have her heal herself. Excuse you. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna want to heal him before the end of this battle, because I suspect shenanigans are coming soon. So let's end this battle with like both of them at as close to full health as possible. So we will focus, and she can just cast that again, although let's do the higher powered one on him. That was a good call, because that's going to take him down where I will need like a full 1,000. There we go. That music reset. Ridiculous. Okay. Let's just attack and have her continue to Delta Shield. Oh, from that point of view, I should have had him focus. That was stupid. Oh well. That might have been like a waste of a turn because of that. Yeah, let's focus and continue Delta Shielding. You're gonna see a lot of this from now on. Maybe not for like the boss battles. Well, probably for the boss battles. But there is one particular boss battle that I'm gonna do soonish. Maybe not today, but in a future stream that's not too far off. That involves a boss that will cast Eternity on every turn where you do not put up Delta Shield. So I'm definitely gonna need to play it safe in those instances. Hey there, how's it going? Appreciate you popping in. I am about to run into shenanigans. Some Gaussian flavored shenanigans specifically. I'm trying to just play it safe in this fight so I know I have enough health for whatever is about to happen. We're just making this fight take a lot longer than it needs to, but better safe than sorry, I think. I wish I could tell when he was going to cast Electris, so I didn't have to keep doing this, but... And I suspect the Galcian fight is not going to be as... It has potential to be very dangerous, but I might be, like, over preparing. Let's keep doing it. Just in case. I just know Galcian is, like, really, really terrifying, and I don't want to risk it. What? Excuse you? Okay. We're gonna have to just go all out, because I don't want to deal with that again. Yeah, after that nonsense, I'm just ending this ASAP instead. Oh, perfect. Counterstand, so it's not a waste of a turn. Great. Or I'm not going to take any damage specifically. That was excellent timing on that boss's part. I appreciate this boss. I appreciate you, dude. Focus is unnecessary, but all right, good. And I got what I wanted. The battle ends with both of them at full health, so I can immediately see what's about to happen, and I can be fully prepared for it in that case. She's like a level behind because she was dead when the Coliseum fight ended, which is, ooh, 10 magic droplets. And no time to use any of them. I'm so glad you're safe, Fina. We were worried about you. Fina has a really lovely theme song. Vice, Aika, how did you... Why? What do you think? We're here to save you. You mean you did all this just for me? Aw, Fina, we're friends. We weren't gonna let you take them from us. Thank you both so much. Honestly, I was so scared. I was all alone. I was afraid that they were going to hurt me. Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful. Everything's okay now, Fina. Now let's get out of here. Not quite. I can't allow that, Star Fox. What? He found us. I'm Galcian, Lord of the Imperial Armada. You have caused us a great deal of trouble, boy. What is your name? I'm Vice of the Blue Rogues. I just thought you were the guy that cleaned the rail cars. Ah, so you were the one who made a fool out of Alfonso. That girl is worth nothing to you, air pirates. Hand her over to me. I guarantee that your lives, as well as that of the girl, will be spared. Is it a deal? Never. I don't even need to look to see how many points I would get for that, although I will. This guide is a little off because the localization has changed things, but yes, I got +4 points for saying that just now. If I had said sounds fair, I would have gotten -8. Never. I don't know what you want with her. But you're Valuans. Whatever it is, it can't be good. Do you honestly think that after attacking the Valuan Armada, you'll be able to fly the skies freely? We're air pirates. We don't need your permission for anything. If we see something we want, we take it. That's very disappointing. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. I must destroy you. You know, it got heavy when the music ended. Oh, the little Jack. Okay, I misremembered. Oh my goodness, highlight I might. My Genshins are on Tuesday. That Genshin stream is on Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, I pissed myself off from Spiral Abyss earlier today, and I can't stand to play the game anymore for the rest of the day. I got a 12-3 and things went really bad, and I got like legitimately angry and just had to put the controller down. So I'm definitely not playing Genshin right now. But hi, I hope you're doing well. So I misremembered. I remembered the Galcian fight being incredibly dangerous, and that's if you actually get caught by him and have to fight him on the top of the train, you will pretty much instantly die. But if you don't get caught, you don't have to fight him. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's 100% understandable. because I'm in the same position. I only took a break from it today to calm down after 12-3 and the Abyss went badly. But I will go back on that stage tomorrow and hopefully get 2 stars, because I can never 3-star any stage on floor 12. But 12-1, 12-2, I got 2 stars, and I just need to go back in and finish 12-3 with a team that can get on top of the stupid things in the second fight. But that's the thing I will definitely do tomorrow. And imaginary dude too. I gotta do that too. Oh, I got so much to do in Genshin. You were late, Vice. We decided we'd come get you. From the looks of it, we were just in time. Fina, are you all right? Yes. Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimasu. I'm very grateful that you've gone through so much trouble to rescue me. Relax, Fina. We're all okay right now. Save the mushy stuff for later. We're not okay yet. You can tell because the ship battle music is playing right now. So we have a ship battle immediately coming up. She's right. We can all be thankful after we've gotten out of Valua. Captain, emergency. They're closing the gates. There's that time limit. If the gate closes, we're all dead. Just check. Second half is a set. Yeah. So I took my... that's exactly why Varessa is so good in that fight. My issue when I was doing it earlier today is that if I start the fight with Varessa and just immediately go full haul, then I'm out of Night Soul points. So when I pull out Kachina to get on top of the pillars for that boss, she like Turbo Trolley just vanishes when I'm like trying to get up there. And so I can't get up there, and so the boss just like instantly kills whoever I'm playing at the moment. So I just have to get like my timing better on fighting in that fight, but I can definitely pull it off. We're under attack. Valuan ships dead ahead. They're blocking the entrance. We've got to act fast. We need to take out that blockade. Looks like I'm going to be able to test out the harpoon cannon earlier than I thought. All hands to battle stations. And because I don't remember how this fight is going to go, let me pull up the ship battle guy that I had open. Oh, and then it just takes this same music. Ridiculous. Oh. Imagine having Venti. Well, I will have Venti in like a week from now, so... But imagine having Venti right now. We got a warning about you, air pirates from the Coliseum guards. You're not getting through here. I think I'm getting through here. All right, let me see. Let me that's the wrong guide. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Let's see. Okay, that's just a very basic, just do what's obvious on here, which pretty clear. Okay. No. The harpoon cannon is its own thing, but you need to focus to have enough points for it, so I'm not going to be able to use it on the first turn, I don't think. So let's focus. And focus. And guard. The team I actually took into that fight was Varessa, Ian Sun, Farina, and Shan Yun. With Shan Yun, with good timing, I could have gotten up there, but it was just, it's so hard compared to just bringing, like, Kachina. Or I guess I could have used Shilonen. But I got to get the Night Soul timing right, so what I need to do is just, like, when I start the fight, not go full hog with Varessa. I think I'll be able to pull it off. I just have to do a little bit better at managing my Night Soul points, which is annoying to have to do. Oh, geez, on payday. That's horrible. Assuming I can still go to VGMCon, which is kind of up in the air right now, but fingers crossed. If it still happens, I have to go to VGMCon, so I need to have money ready for that. I can't just, like, blow all my money on the Genshin banner. Boy, the harpoon cannon takes a lot of spirit points to fire. Also, you can only fire it when the target is in the right place. So, attack the enemy with your normal cannons and build up your spirit. And when the time is right, unleash the harpoon cannon. That was pretty obvious. I can see the menu. They definitely know what they're doing. It's so rude. Let's have him do that. Let's have nobody else do anything else, because I literally can't. We'll just focus for the rest of it. Yeah, that's next weekend. So assuming I can go, I will be flying out of here this coming Thursday at like 6 in the morning. I don't know why I chose such an early flight. I should heal myself. I'm taking a good bit of damage. Actually, I don't know if that's necessary. If I remember it correctly, this is basically a tutorial fight for the harpoon cannon, and I think when I get a single harpoon cannon shot off, that will like instantly kill this boss. Oh, it's not a boss. I don't think I'm gonna have to heal myself, but we shall see. Yup, nice. That is not always going to be a one-hit kill. We will very soon get to some ship boss battles that will take a lot of harpoon cannon shots, but yeah, fingers crossed I can go. It's up in the air for annoying real ID driver's license reasons, but if I can go, it's going to be a lot of fun. As always, there's going to be like so many amazing music acts. So assuming I can go, I'm very much looking forward to it. Looks like that was the last of them. Now we just need to get through that gate. Vice, it's closing. Hurry! Come on, little Jack. Trackman just behind him, just like calmly looking. Oh. Nice. That is a very weird sound effect that I don't like. Woohoo, we did it! Alright, I knew you could do it, Vice. You're the greatest. It's still happening. What is that? That is so weird. You got us through there by the skin of our teeth. You had me worried for a second there. We can finally say goodbye to Valua. Alright, let's go back home to Pirate Isle. What is that sound? Okay, it stopped. I was worried. He's just sitting there the whole time, just looking. Wow. Vice, Aika, Captain Drachma. I just wanted to tell you how much I don't worry about it. The Valuans went through a lot of trouble to capture you. We just like making them mad. Vice is just kidding, Fina. You're our friend now. But while we were there, I did want to grab some more loot. What? Aika, you wanted us to stay in Valua? We barely made it out of there. Hey, it's an air pirate's duty to liberate any treasure that can help the needy. Fina, there's something I want to ask you. What is this mission that you're on? What are you looking for? And why is the Valuan Empire after you? We might be able to help. Alright, I'll tell you. I am a Sylvite, a descendant of the Silver Civilization. Silver Civilization? Hundreds of generations ago, the world's population was divided into 6 civilizations. One existed under each of the moons in the sky: green, red, blue, purple, yellow, and silver. Each civilization harnessed the power of its moon by learning how to use moonstones as a source of energy. The entire world went through a technological revolution, but technology advanced faster than the people wielding it. The leaders of each civilization became corrupt, and their ambition led them to war. They used their technology to create weapons. These weapons were called Gigas. They were gigantic living weapons that were capable of destroying whole islands. Also, that is like, obviously they would show a picture of an actual Gigas, but that is just straight up Recumen. That is wildly. Wait, no, sorry. Recumen was the red Gigas, which is the first one we will run into. I forget the name of the green Gigas. Maybe I'm misremembering. But that is legitimately the green Gigas, and it's like as terrifying in Well, it's slightly less terrifying in game as it is in this picture, because in game it just looks like a mess of polygons. But what can you do? Dreamcast era. I've heard about these Gigas before. There's a giant and a dragon. The giant is green. The dragon's not red. What are they talking about by dragon? Maybe yellow? I don't know. That doesn't quite fit. But I thought those were all tales parents told their children. I never thought they were real. Oh, Aika, they're very real. When the ancient civilizations went to war, they unleashed the Gigas on each other. So many people died. Then something happened. The rains of destruction fell. No one knows exactly what caused it. Moonstones fell from each of the moons. They fell for what seemed like an eternity. Thousands of stones fell at a time, like a rainstorm. It was almost as if the moons wanted to make sure that their powers would never be misused again. Millions died in the rains. The stones battered the lands and leveled the cities. All of the ancient civilizations were destroyed. Only a few survivors remained. But even if the rains of destruction never happened, the Gigas would have destroyed the world anyway. Now, there are people who are trying to reawaken the Gigas. You mean the Valuan Empire? Yes, but to command the Gigas, it is necessary to find the moon crystals. A moon crystal is a highly concentrated form of moonstone. The original moon crystals used to control the Gigas are scattered throughout the world. Valua is searching for those crystals so they can reawaken the Gigas. And that's why the Valuan Empire kidnapped you, to find out where they were hidden. Yes, I was sent here to gather the crystals before the Valuans could find them and put them somewhere where they can never be used again. Vice, Aika, I know I've caused you enough trouble, but I have another favor to ask of you. I would like you to go with me. Help me travel the world in search of the crystals. Please, without my ship, I can't do it. And if Valua gets the crystals, I don't even want to think about what would happen. Before I answer this, I am going to answer yes, but I'm curious. Let's see. Yeah. Leave everything to us is +4 points on the swashbuckler rating. And I need to think about this as -6. Yeah, leave everything to us. We'll go with you and find those crystals. Wow, that sure is a guitar sample right there. Anyway, you're hearing Vice's theme for the first time. The previous exciting theme was actually like the Blue Rogues general theme, but this is specifically Vice's here. Yeah, Vice, I guess this is your chance to see what lies beyond the sunset. You're right, Aika. Thank you so much. If you two were to come with me, I would be so honored. Huh? Vice, what was that noise? Was that your stomach? Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You can come out now. Huh? What is that thing? Where did it come from? It's been with me ever since I was a baby. It's from my homeland. It can change its shape, and it's usually shaped like a bracelet around my arm. Actually, the thing is kind of cute. What's its name? Its name is Cupel. Come, Cupel, say hello to everyone. That's so cute. I'm very pleased to meet you, Cupel. Well, Fina, we got a long journey ahead of us. We'll do our best to help you get the crystals. Thank you. I'm so glad you're helping me. Now the only problem left is Captain Dine. I wonder if he'll let us go. What are you worried about? Even if he does say no, we'll just go anyway. All right, once we're finished getting everything ready, we'll leave from the underground port. Nice. Also nice. Okay. All right. I do need to go back and turn the moonfish in. I got 2, 3 before now. And I don't think there's anything else up here. So I think we might finally be able to never have to come up this stupid ladder again. I am so happy. I feel like I might be wrong. I feel like there might be a... We don't yet have Cupels. Or is that up there or is it down below? I forget. We gotta explore the island because I think there's Cupel can power up. via eating specific things that are not moonfish but are similar. Moonfish was a concept added in the GameCube extended port, but it was based on or similar to the thing that Cupel does. There's a similar item basically that you have to look and hunt for and feed to Cupel to increase his stats. So gotta keep a lookout. You know, for a while there I was actually beginning to think I'd never live to see this place again. I owe you one, Vice. Looks like I'll be able to go on being an air pirate for a little while longer. Unfortunately, they don't have a ship right now because theirs got blown up, but I think they're already in the process of building a replacement, or will be by the time we leave here. Yes, this is the GameCube version of the game. I did not want to play the Dreamcast version. I'm very fond of it. It was a particular RPG that I spent a lot of time with, but the random encounter rate in the Dreamcast version is horrible. You literally could not take 5 steps anywhere without getting into a battle. It was atrocious enough that in the GameCube version they just changed the rate, increased the XP you got in exchange for not getting into as many battles. And that encounter rate was so bad in the Dreamcast version that I literally never want to go back and play it again. Oh dang, she's level 1? Yeesh. Okay. We gotta grind a bit, which we will do because I have to, there's some stuff I want to go find now that I have the little jack with the harpoon cannon on it. And we're gonna want to go back to Sailor's Island anyway too. Oh, she starts with those. Excellent, actually. The party's also at full health immediately, which is great. I want to... Does she have any equipment? Or do I have anything on hand? No. This is fine for now, I think. However, definitely want to do that. Regen is a useful thing to start with. I want to put as many moonberries into her ASAP as possible, so why did I just say ASAP as possible? It's literally the same thing. All right, let's start with let's save, because we didn't do a lot and I don't want to have to do any of that again because I forgot to do something and got killed. So let's do this, and now we got a lot of people to talk to, I think. It is actually possible that Vice's mother is in the secret base because she and his father both know that you're about to take off and are just like waiting for you. So talk to everybody else first. While you were gone, I fixed a bunch of stuff here on the island. Now I feel like I can do anything. Well, almost anything. Your mom helped me move some boxes and stuff. Vice, we took care of the island real good while you were gone. Aren't you proud of us? We did almost all this by ourselves. How are you doing there, little guy? You seem happy enough to see us. Have you been taking care of everyone while I've been gone? Nice. Pow here is also an NPC we'll be able to hire for our ship eventually. Quite ridiculous. Nice, you're home. You made it back. I missed you so much. I was worried that you wouldn't make it back. Nobody in here because this is Ika's house. I don't think there's anything in here for us to get. We obviously got all the chests before, so I'm basically here just to talk to people. But there would be 2 people in here, I think? Yes. Hey, Vice, did you know there are 6 different colors of magic? I could teach them if you want. Yeah, you know what, why not? Green magic uses the powers of nature to heal the recipient's body. The Sacri line of spells are all healing spells. However, there is also the Noxy line of green spells that use the powers of nature to poison your enemy. Red spells are fire-based spells. The Pyre line of spells will consume all enemies in sight with intense flames. There's also the Incrum line of spells that will intensify the recipient's fighting skills, increasing their attack power and defense. Oh, defense too, okay. In that case, I should make the point of incrementing everybody and not just leaving Ike off. I don't know too much about purple spells, but I understand there is a line of ice spells called Crystalli. I've also heard rumors of a purple spell that has the power to affect the mind of its target. I don't know too much about the blue spells. Rumor has it they include spells to slow your enemy down or put them to sleep. Also, I've heard that there are spells called Webley that can summon a small vortex to damage a small group of enemies. The yellow spells are lightning spells. One useful group of spells is Electri. It attacks all enemies in a straight line. There's also one called Drillin that reduces your enemy's agile as well as all of his other combat abilities. Agile as just like a word there. That is very off. That is not used to that word. Unless they're talking about agile development, which is also weird, but and also a very weird thing to reduce. But you know what? I don't judge. I don't pay their sub. And finally, there's the silver spells. Very few people study these spells, so there isn't much known about them. But what I do know is that there's supposedly a spell that can cure any kind of physical ailment. And I've heard there's a spell to revive someone who's been knocked unconscious, as well as one that can actually kill your enemy instantly, which is a really horrible spell, unless I'm the one casting it. Well, aren't we a little confident? That's okay though. But if you think of any questions, don't be too proud to ask, okay? Alright, what you got? During battle, your enemies can do more than physical damage to your party. If you want, I can teach you about these adverse effects. Sure, actually. If an enemy puts you to sleep, you'll be unable to take any further actions until either the effect wears off or you're hit. But the length of time you'll be asleep will vary. Sometimes you'll wake up right away, and other times it might take a while. Confused refers to a state where you can no longer distinguish between friend and foe, and you strike out at the nearest target. If the character with high attack power is confused, it can be disastrous for the entire party. You need to be especially careful, Vice. Silence is a very bad condition to be in. It prevents you from being able to cast any magic spells until you're cured of it. At that point, you really need to watch your health. Since you won't be able to cast any healing spells, you'll have to use items. If you or any of your party members is ever poisoned, then you'll steadily take damage throughout the battle. The longer the battle drags on, the more damage you'll take. So if it looks like it's going to be a long battle, you should cure yourself. If one of you is ever in a state of fatigue, then you'll be unable to recover any of your spirit points. This is a incredibly sucky ability or debuff. I hate it. Without spirit, it's impossible to cast magic or other special techniques. This is probably not something you want to happen to you. And then there's stone. When this happens, your entire body is turned to stone and you'll be unable to move. You'll be stuck like that for several turns. The only other way to cure the condition is through magic or by using certain items. Really? Alright then. I guess you just have to learn by experiencing them firsthand. Oh god. Oh yeah, one more thing. Once the battle is over, any impairments that you were suffering from will disappear immediately. So don't bother trying to cure yourself after the battles are done. You'll just be wasting your time. I wish you would have told me that like hours of gameplay ago. I had to figure that out myself. Thanks, game. Talk to Grandma over here. They say there are 6 moons in this. Oh, that's literally the same thing she said before I left the first time. I guess not everybody updated their dialogue. Please climb. Thank you. I owe everything to you guys. If it wasn't for your bravery, none of us would have ever made it home to Pirate Isle. I just want to let you know that I'm grateful. Your father raised you well, Vice. I owe you so much, Vice. You actually brought my husband home safely. I can't believe it. But just between you and me, I still haven't finished that scarf that I was knitting. I have to hurry up and finish it up. Alright, and we will talk to these two. Vice, I just want to thank you for bringing my husband home. I know that lazy bum couldn't have saved himself even if he tried. He may be a lazy bum, but I still love him. I realized that when he was gone. I miss him so much, but you better not tell him that. Welcome home, Vice. I hear that you caused quite the commotion over in Valua. Your father must be quite proud of you. Don't tell her I told you this, but your mother was worried sick about you while you were gone. She was so happy that you came home safely. Alright, now we have like 1 million people to talk to inside the base. Also, I get a good bit of money from all that, so... I suppose I could buy an item or two for Fina now. And to get more stuff. What's wrong, Cupel? Sweet. Really? Here? I see. Vice, Cupel tells me that there's a cham around here somewhere. Cham? What's that? Chams are little shards from moonstones that fell and shattered when they hit the ground. Cupel eats them as food. Really? Wow, I didn't know anything could eat moonstones. Where can you find them? What do they look like? You can find them all over the place, but they're very small, so they're hard to see. But I'm sure Cuba will let you know whenever we get close to a champ. He can't seem to sit still or be quiet whenever there's food nearby. I see, so all we have to do is search the ground whenever Cupel starts to go a little crazy, right? Let's see if we can find anything here. The more you feed Cupel, the stronger he will become. He'll be able to change into different shapes and inflict more damage on enemies in battle as he grows. Let me talk to you first. Weiss, what you did back in Valua was amazing. I've never seen you fight so hard before. You become quite the air pirate. Captain Dine has trained you well. I'm sure you'll make a fine captain someday, just like your father. Nice. Let's go all the way down to the bottom first and... Wait, no. If we go to the bottom there, that's where we're getting on board the ship. So actually, let's start up top and wind our way down. And nobody in here because Vice's parents are down below. Couple people to talk to in here. Since everyone's back home again, I just felt so relaxed, and I just sort of got tired. It's always hard to figure out where I'm going in here. It's like the ladders blend in so well. The ramps also blend in so well. It's bad. Alright, we'll talk to you really quickly. Since your ship is equipped with a harpoon cannon, you should be able to ram your way through stone reefs. If you can get through the stone reef that lies east of Sailor's Island, you can reach the continent of Nasser, which is obviously our next destination to some extent. Well, if it isn't little Vice the Determined, are you here to buy something? Yes, Vice the Determined is my moniker now because my swashbuckling rating has gone up a little bit. So, oh, that's okay. Phoenix can wear the light robe, but it's like way worse than what she's got on. So, okay, so we don't really need anything there. That's all old discussion. Not sure if Aaron has anything to say. Oh, sounds like you're starting to make a name for yourself there. Your dad must be proud. Yeah, same dialogue. I do want to buy some more crystals though while I'm here. We got plenty of droplets at the moment. Could probably stand to buy. That's fine. I just want to like really stock up. I feel like it's worth it to just have a ton, especially because it's not actually that expensive compared to the amount of gold that I'm getting as I go. Okay, feeling a lot better about just my inventory right now. We're probably not going to have any time to use any of that this stream because I'm going to end stream in the next 15 to 20 minutes. We will get back in the skies, and then there's a couple of discoveries I want to find in the area, and then we'll head to Sailor's Island and probably quit there. Thanks to the healing crystals that Aaron had, all my wounds have healed, and I'm feeling much better. Oh, and your new ship's called the Little Jack, right? I'll resupply it for you, so you just sit back and relax there, Vice. Every port's got repair and resupply shops, but you need to spend the night if you want your ship fixed. So, if you get into a ship battle and your ship gets badly damaged, just get yourself to the nearest port and you should be fine. Okay, that's actually good to know that I need to make sure to go to an inn and sleep in order to actually have the ship fully repaired before the next fight. Vice, if you're going out on a voyage, make sure that you've equipped your best weapons and armor. An air pirate needs to be sure that his swords and his wits are always sharp. That is good advice that I can't take here because this place is selling the same old stuff from literally the start of the game. But Sailor's Island should be selling relatively new stuff, so we'll outfit ourselves soon. And that looks like it. Let's talk to this dude. Sad is the fate of the captured air pirate. They make his head part from his shoulders and a yo ho ho yo ho. Man, that famous song almost came true for us. We were so close to actually kissing the executioner's block. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope, we're done. Let's get out. Well, you know what? I guess I'll... This is unnecessary because we're going out into the open skies in a bit, and we'll be able to save there. But I see a save point. I can't risk it. I hear that you decided to leave. Your father's told me about it already. But I know you well enough to figure that it wouldn't be long before you'd yearn to travel the skies by yourself. Mom. It's okay, dear. Everyone ultimately has to fly away from their parents' nest. I knew it was just a matter of when. I knew this day would be coming sometime. It's just that it came a lot sooner than I expected or hoped. So stand tall, son. Go chase after those dreams that you've always talked about. And make sure you take care of Aika too, okay? What's wrong, Vice? You're looking uncharacteristically grim. Dad, actually there's something that I have to tell you. Don't worry, I have a feeling that I already know what you're gonna say. I remember when I was your age, the feeling that I had to get away from my own little island and see the rest of the world. But when a man decides to step out onto his own path, he doesn't need to ask for his parents' permission. From now on, you're my equal, son. A man who lives by the skies. There's nothing more honorable than that. You're late on almost every other occasion, but you sure aren't wasting any time to try and get out on your own. Dad, go on, get out of here, Vice. Go make your mark in the world. Alright. Thank you all so much for rescuing me from the Valuans. I hope that I'll be able to repay all of you someday. Just worry about keeping those moon crystals out of the hands of the Valuans. And Vice, we're all counting on you too. Don't worry, Dad, I won't let you down. Well, I guess we should get going. We'll be back soon. Bye, Captain. Bye, everyone. Vice, Aika, are you sure you want to do this? Fina, there's no way we can turn this down. After what you told us about the Gigas, I don't even want to think about what the Valuan Empire would do if they got their hands on them. We're the only ones that can stop them. And, well, to be completely honest, I've always wanted to sail the world, and this is my chance. Moon crystals, lost cities, strange lands. I want to see them all with my own eyes. This is my chance to find out what's really out there. Fina, you couldn't stop us from going even if you tried. This is the kind of adventure that air pirates dream of. If we pass this up, we regret it for the rest of our lives. I understand. Thank you. Thank you all. Fina, do you have any idea where the crystals might be? Well, according to the ancient legends, there should be a moon crystal hidden in the lands under each of the moons. The closest ones from here are, the yellow moon of Valua and the red moon of Nasser. Well, there's no chance of getting back into Valua right now. You should probably wait a while before going back there. If you go east from here, you'll reach Nasser. With a normal ship, you'd probably never make it through the stone reefs on the way. But now that the little jack is equipped with a harpoon cannon, you've got a pretty good chance of making it through. Sounds like a plan. We're heading east to Nasser, and we're going to get that red moon crystal. We've been standing around here long enough. Let's get going. Well, Dad, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Remember everything I've taught you. Mega's proud, son. The music ended so suddenly. That was so weird. At least have a fade out. All right. Save. Like I just said, I knew I saved then, but it's reflex. All right. What do I want to do? I want to access the map first of all. We want to go back to not Tri Island. To Sailor Island? How am I gonna get there from here, actually? I forget, because you can't zoom in. I guess I can go... Well, we can't go through those. I know I need to go here for some... Well, I gotta get the discoveries first anyway, so let's do that first. So I want to go up here to Shrine Island and get into a fight first, I guess. But we got the whole party now, so this should hopefully go a little bit faster, especially because we have 6 spirit points at the beginning of every fight, which is great. Start with that. We'll do an Alpha Storm. That should hit some of them. Her attack is not that good at this level, so let's just have her focus. And let's also have him Spirit Charge. I have to think about what my party's gonna do now that I have like the full crew. That hit one person. Amazing. Yeesh. Love to see that. And then do I have enough? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's attack. Let's everyone attack. Except him. He's gonna tackle. In that direction. See how well this works. That was overkill. But also I guess that tackle only hits one person, so it's probably, oh, that did more damage than I thought. Tackle might be unnecessary. I thought it was gonna be like a conal attack, but I guess I really got to Alpha Storm if I'm trying to hit everybody and not worry about saving for anything else. She's gonna level up very fast. Which is good, because I don't want her to be level 2 when I'm actually like doing complicated stuff. Okay, first thing we want to do. We can go through those now, thanks to our new Moonstone Cannon. Or our Harpoon Cannon, excuse me. Moonstone Cannon is a different thing that will come way later. There's 2 discoveries out here. I think one is here. Fight first, I guess. Yeah, let's just Alpha Storm and have everybody else attack. Nice. Good angle. All right. Quika, nice. Ah, this here. Cool. You found the sky coral. Microorganisms called sky coral attach themselves to moonstone boulders and grew to form these reefs. They flourish only in very specific conditions and can take 200 years to grow. Their various colors and shapes have long been valued for their beauty. Nice. But there is another discovery out here. Where's it at? I forget. Is it over here? Not quite sure where it's at. Let me look at my... Actually, I think I had that open on the computer. Just north of the coral. Okay. I already don't remember where the coral was. It was here. Was it? No, that wasn't it. All right, I'm gonna have to hunt this down. No, only two guys. All right, let's just. No need to Alpha Storm with that little. Drachma's hook hand looks very unstable. It looks like glass. And I know that's the vibe the game is going for with the way the stuff here works, but still, it just this is directly north, so it's talking about this. Oh, it's probably talking about this. Okay. Okay. Let's come around this side, I guess. Look on the east side. Yeah, it's on the other side of the island, so I need to keep going in the direction I was starting to turn around to. Okay, just 2 a.m. Let's do that again. All right. And let's just keep going. There we go. Found the Silver Moon Pit. Only small islands such as Pirate Isle and Shrine Isle lie in the area where the Silver Moonstones fall. So deposits this large are very hard to come across. Legends say that Silver Moonstones hold the powers of life, but the truth remains unknown. Alright, we're done here. Let's head back into this area. Do the popcorn. Alright, now let me try and make my way back to Sailor Isle. That'll be a good stopping point. We'll go there. We'll drop off my oh, just the one. Okay, drop off those 2 discoveries, get some money out of it. See if I can buy anything new for Fina. Excuse you. Wow. That's what happens with loopers, unfortunately. Physical attacks are the only way to damage them. Magic doesn't work on them at all. But they also dodge like incredibly. They're basically this game's versions of metal slimes. Or slimes in general from well, regular slimes in Dragon Quest don't have this problem. Metal slimes are the ones that do this, but these guys don't give a lot of XP like metal slimes do, so they're also kind of a waste of time to fight. Which makes them actually pretty annoying. But also, I suppose I could have tried some super moves. Wow, this is horrible. Fine, I'm just going to go nuts now. Which means that I can guarantee it'll run at this point, but anyway. I'll keep attacking for them. Oh, you're not blocking this. Alright, super move's the way to go. That was such a waste of time. Yeesh. Didn't even get any XP out of it, really. All right. Oh, that thing is just like on my head. Okay, where am I going? I think I need to. Ah. Because you can still come out here. So there's a couple things I want to do. I won't do this on stream right now. Doc, there he is, I think. Or there, or somewhere. Somewhere nearby is Doc, the character that we ran into very early when we first came to Silver's Isle. I need to go to him and feed Maria some moonfish and stuff, but I will do that not on stream. At 485 C2 Amber. Wow. Hey, are you that guy that everyone's talking about? Fights, right? I heard that you broke out of the Grand Fortress. Good job. I'm sure you've heard of me during your travels. I'm Domingo, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Huh? You've never heard of me, you say? Now, you don't need to be so bashful. I know you're truly excited to meet the real Domingo. Nevertheless, I've given up on searching for lost treasures and have taken up a new quest. I now search the world for discoveries. In fact, I'm in the midst of my search for the fabled Topple Rock. Who is that? He seemed to be more than a little full of himself. I don't know, but it sounds like he's looking for discoveries too. Well, we can't let him get the best of us. We'll just have to find them before he does. Which is exactly what the whole point of that was. I have not looked into alternate builds for Amber, and I have not bought our constellations when they've been up for sale in the shop. So she's very basic for me, although I did like throw some relics on her, so she wasn't horrible, and she's 90 for me too. I feel like I should research some of those builds, because even though I'm not an Amber main, I'm not good with her. But I feel like she's worth building still, so. Okay, some good gold for this. Oh, Topple Rock, I didn't get that. Topple Rock is something. Oh, those are Maramba. Okay, so those are things I would get as I continue playing. We haven't quite gotten to that point yet, but at least I got a couple things Domingo didn't, so I got some money out of it. Don't care about that. Oh, hold on. I want to take a look at the wanted list while I'm in here. Anything new? We got that already. Rupee. Imaramba. So another thing we'll run into later. Not quite right now. Wait just a minute. I almost forgot. Here, this came addressed to you. Oh. It's a message from the Angel of Death. Sounds like you're in trouble. Better watch your back out there. That's not good. But that's also optional. I don't have to do it right now, and I'm not going to do it until the entire party is level 17, so I'm going to do some grinding first. It's a level 13 boss fight that you really need to be level 17 at to like out level the bullshit that's going to come at you with it, so not risking that right now. True love cut, yeah, I totally get that. Oh, hey, Vice, how's the sailing been going? Have you traveled around the world yet? He doesn't say anything else in this version of the game until you get your own ship to hire him. Well, if it isn't the infamous Vice the Determined. That's an interesting nickname people have given you. Let's see. I don't want to sell anything. What we got? Oh, we have better weapons for people. Okay. Let's do the same colors for now. That's not better than Fina's thing already, so. What do I want to do here? Vice is fine, let's leave him. For Aika. That's gonna affect magic more than anything else, so let's go with the raincoat for her. Don't need anything for Fina. Okay, for Dragma, raincoat's just straight up increase, so. Okay. And I don't know that I care about either of those right now. Truthful wears dodge percent and defense. Actually, that might be a little useful with that black spot fight coming up. Hit and attack power too. You know what? Let's buy them both just to have them. I'm not going to equip them on anybody yet. But there's a second page. Oh, that's all old stuff. Okay, I don't care about any of that. I already have both of those. Okay, sweet, we're good. Well, hold on. There's old weapons and outfits I can get rid of now. Get a little bit of money back. All right, now we're good. However, one more thing I want to do. Let's come here to this store, which was mostly useless except for plot reasons last time we came. Oh, hey there, how are you doing? I finally got in my new shipment of parts, so I'm back in business. And to celebrate, I have plenty of secondary cannons on sale. Make sure to purchase at least one before you go. So, what's this secondary cannon that you're talking about? Secondary cannons are cannons that you can fire for more than one round in a row. They're extremely useful. You can fire them well into the following round, allowing you to concentrate more firepower into specific rounds. Each individual shot may not be as strong as your main cannon, but it's always best to have a balance of everything, right? Actually, yes. So, I'm going to buy... Is that what they're talking about? The 3-inch? They say secondary and then it's not that name, which is hilarious. We also have 3 slots for IC. I don't have any of those. We probably should buy... Oh, I should buy a lot of these. Let's do that first. That's good enough for now. We'll hold off on the bombs. Let's see. I probably want to buy 2 armored decks and 1 engine cover. And we'll put that there. And I want to buy 1 3-inch cannon. Let's leave 2 mains, 1 standard. So we'll just buy 1 of these. And I'll put that here. Okay. Excellent. Wait, I was going to buy some of those. Buy a couple to have on hand. I'm mostly not going to need those, I don't think, but it'll be good to have them in case just there's nothing else I can do with my main cannons or I'm out of spirit points and I want to do some damage. So, figure it's a good idea at least. Alright. Finally, everybody's high enough on health that I don't need to sleep in the inn, and I just blew through like all my money, so I... Oh, are you selling anything right now? I just blew through all my money like I literally just said, so if he is, I probably can't buy any. Literally cannot buy a single thing. That's fine. I don't want any of that anyway. Alright, it's fine. Let's go ahead and save it. Okay, that's an excellent stopping point. It's 4 minutes after I would have ended stream, so but that's totally fine. All right, go to my end scene here. I'm gonna go look for somebody to take us to. I will put my stuff in while I'm doing that. There's a command if you're following. There's a command if you're subbed. We will blast those when we get to where we're going, and I don't know where that is yet. So let me go see who's streaming right now. Had a good time playing. I'm always happy to play more styles for Arcadia, so. Happy to get into it a little bit more. Let's see who we have. And go down the list. A lot of people streaming today, actually. Oh, is Jer streaming on his secret channel? He sure is. Let's go raid Jer on his secret channel. Jer Roke is every time I raid a musician, I say phenomenal musician. But Jer is a phenomenal pianist, and he is currently at Midwest Gaming Classic. So he's doing an IRL stream where he's walking around this con. Con I've never been to because I don't generally go to the Midwest very often. I should visit Chicago, actually. Yeah, but I'm curious, and we can just like watch as he's walking around. So let's go do that. Let me make sure I spell this right. It is Jernanagans. That is correct. All right, so we're gonna head over there. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, folks. I had a good time playing this as always. I will be back next week for my usual Genshin stream on Tuesday. If I am going to VGMCon, then I will not be here for any of the rest of the week. So my Thursday and Saturday streams will be canceled in that case. But I'm not sure whether I'll be going or not. That's still up in the air. So it's possible I might do those streams. I will let folks know via socials if I am. But regardless, I'll be streaming Tuesday, usual Genshin stream. So you can pop in Tuesday, 7:30 and hang out. But if I don't see you then, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will catch you later.